Hi, I'm Lucas Whitmer. I'm a product development engineer here at the MK Morse Company, and today we're going to talk about two very popular ways to drill holes through plaster and lath and drywall. Now, the two hole saws that we have here today are the Kraken carbide tipped hole saw and the Carbide Grit hole saw. Now, the differences between the two are pretty important. The Kraken carbide tipped hole saw is going to be a lot better at going through plaster and lath because it's got a pretty coarse carbide tooth form that's going to be able to get through those work pieces a lot easier than a carbide grit hole saw would, where this will sand its way through. The carbide tipped hole saw is going to be able to cut its way through. Now, the advantage that the carbide grit hole saw has is that it is sanding its way through. The cutting forces are very, very low. This is going to be especially important for recessed can lighting where you're drilling a hole above your head. The last thing you want to do is have those teeth engage and throw you off the top rung of your ladder. Let's see a few cuts. So now we're going to drill some holes in 1/2-inch gypsum board. You're going to notice that the Kraken gets through the cut very fast, but the surface finish isn't quite as good as the carbide grit. Let's see it cut. Very fast cut, but you can see we've got a little bit of tear out on the sides from these big teeth grabbing into the gypsum board. Now let's see how the carbide grit does. It's going to cut a little bit slower, but we should get less tear out on this cut. And you can see this is going to be much easier to cover up with a recessed can light fixture. Keep this tech tip in mind next time you're doing renovation or drywall work. If you have more questions, please visit mkmorse.com or call our customer service department. Thanks for watching.